Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead. Guys, today I am out and about on the road, and I had to stop here because I have been looking for a particular plant to surprise my wife, guys. Okay, so guess what? Today is that day. I have located the plant. Now what I want to go ahead and do is talk a little bit about this plant right here, but before I do so, I just want to let you all know that I am not a physician. I am not a medical practitioner. I am just here simply to bring things to you all here on what we do naturally on our homestead to keep our family healthy and well, guys. But this plant right here is called the saghorn sumac, guys. Now I have been searching for this plant up and down these roads when I drive, and sometimes I see them, but they're in places where I cannot reach them. But today I can reach this one right here, that beauty. Now, one of the things that we're going to talk about today, guys, is how to identify the saghorn sumac. So how you go about identifying this particular plant right here, and the reason why I said how to identify, because yes, they do have a couple of different varieties that are out there, and a few of those varieties, or one of those varieties, are poisonous, guys. And so we want you all to be able to identify the one that is correct and is right to eat. Now, one of the things is to identify this particular plant right here, right along the edges of the leaves. If you notice here, what you're seeing, they are a bit jagged along the edges. Okay, so that is what you are looking for. Now, one of the things also happened, don't know if my camera will be able to do any justice, but there's supposed to be a little bit of fuzz along the stem of this leaf right here, guys, and also fuzz on the berries. Okay, so that right there is one of the ways to identify the saghorn sumac. All right, now this particular plant right here also comes with quite a bit of benefits. One of the benefits with the saghorn sumac is, guys, it helps strengthen your kidneys. Okay, it helps to strengthen your kidneys. So hey, who don't want a proper function kidney, especially if you in a issue where that your kidneys are not doing so well? Hey, you can go ahead and use some saghorn sumac to strengthen those kidneys, guys. And the second thing about this plant right here, it helps to manage blood sugar levels for diabetic guys. Okay, and so if you are a diabetic and you're suffering from high blood pressure, this is a plant that you would want to go ahead and do your research, okay, to make sure that it is the right thing for you. All right, so a couple more benefits. It helps with blood purifying, so it helps to purify your blood, guys. Okay, and hey, who don't want to clean their blood up every now and again, right, to make sure that those your blood is doing really well. So that, guys, it has quite a bit of different benefits, and that's the beautiful thing about this plant. The fourth benefit would be it has been used. Okay, this plant right here has been used, guys, for wound healing. Okay, so hey, that's another great benefits, because guess what, we all get the cuts and the bruises, and we get a little wound here and there. So hey, I think that's a win-win with this plant right here, guys. Now, one of the things that we're going to talk about before I speak on what we're going to be using this plant for, okay, the poisonous sumac that are out there, what you are looking for in the poisonous sumac, the leaves would be very smooth around the edges. You will not find that fuzz on your stem for the poisonous sumac, okay? And your berries that you see right here, those berries, guys, will be white. So that's going to be the difference with the red saghorn sumac that is edible, that can be used, and the poisonous. So that's going to be the difference. Okay, so that is something that you want to pay attention to when you're getting out there to forage and looking for things to use. Just make sure you get your research down first before you think about wanting to go out and do any kind of foraging, any kind of eating of anything, guys, okay? Because last thing, you don't want that to be your last meal. Now, what we are going to be using this saghorn sumac for is to make lemonade, guys, and also use it to make spices, okay? And then, of course, with you using it for spices, lemonade, all those benefits that I went over with this plant right here, that will in turn benefit your body. Okay, so that is a beautiful thing about it. I know my wife is going to be, you know, very happy when I come on in with this plant right here. So, hey, get on out there and do a little bit of foraging. Find you some saghorn sumac. Guys, also here is a little baby plant that is growing right here as well. But I'm not going to be harvesting any of the plant. I'm just only here today to get the berries. Okay, and whenever your berries are growing on this plant, just kind of give you a view. Anywhere that you have your limbs comes out, at the end of those limbs, that's where your berry is going to be coming from. But for me to go ahead and harvest this berry right here, all I have to do, guys, is just snap it just like that, okay? And so voila, that is it right there. That's all I have to do to get this berry, is to snap it. But because I don't have anything to put them in, I'm going to just break these few right here and take them back to the car and see if I can find a bag. But look at that, some beautiful, beautiful saghorn sumac. All right, so get on out there and get your foraging on. So go out there and go do some foraging, guys. All right, so just stay tuned. Let me go ahead and grab a bag. I think I'm going to harvest all of these here today. Okay, so I'm going to get that bag and come back on in, and I will show you all the harvest, guys. Okay, and so I am all done with the harvest. Now look at that, guys. Nice little bag of saghorn sumac. Okay, now one of the things that I want you all to go ahead and do is to go ahead and do some additional research, guys, because this plant definitely have quite a bit more benefits that I did not included in the few or the four that I did brought forward. So check it on out. Go ahead and, you know, if you see it and you can reach it, go ahead and harvest some, guys, and put it to use. We're going to take this home. We're going to dry them out. Like I said, we're going to use it for making spices or seasoning, and also use some to make some lemonade, because with these berries right here, they have a lemon Okay, guys, and so that is going to do it right there for today. Just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Have a blessed day, guys. Remember, keep a smile on your face. You be happy, you be blessed, and be cheerful. And I will see you next time. Have a blessed day.